Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how's everybody doing? It's your favorite cat in the realm. Today here, I got you guys a loadout. It was actually offered to me by a fellow viewer named Hype Ruckus. He showed me the way of Caspian because, like me, a lot of people assume the Caspian is, well, utter garbage, right? He doesn't do enough damage, he has those lockouts between his main fires and whatnot. I'm not gonna go into any gameplay, but I will show you, however, a quick and simple loadout and give you a couple of tips as to how it works, why it works, and also some stuff I already suggested as the AOC for them to fix. Okay, so hear me out. The first talent instead of the second talent. I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, but we want mobility. Forget it. All right. He's not built like a flank. Don't play him like a flank. Play him like a damage. But now you're gonna be like, yeah, but it doesn't have any range. He's like, his damage is garbage. 350 a shot? Like, what? What if I told you that this loadout makes that just completely go away? Now, pay attention to one thing. You see that first little card right there? Casual, competing, whatever. You can read it, right? You can read it, right? You got eyes, I hope. Alright, let me try to read it. Casual competency. There, in case you can't read it. There you go. So, that card apparently works with every single mini little Rogue's Tempo from the talent. It is the only one, however. The other two cards, for some reason, are bugged. This card is also bugged. Reduce the cooldown of that momentum by 5 seconds, hitting at least one enemy with Rogue's Tempo. And also this one, generate ammo after hitting at least one enemy with Rogue's Tempo. They both don't work. This is more just as a filler. Obviously, if it did work, it would have more points. The point for finer things is because we're going to be using the pistol more often, and you're going to have some speed to strafe, move around, and get closer to your enemy. And then the last two cards, well, they basically are going to give you some stack extra duration. So now that I have the first talent selected together with this loadout, what we're going to do is I'm going to start shooting. And as you can see here, it is pretty slow, but you can see that every 2 shots, there's this extra little thing that it's going out, right? That is the called mini Rogue Tempo, right? This. So that makes the first card give me stacks. You see my stacks right there? 5-5. Right there. Look at my queue. Max stacks. You see what I'm saying? And if I keep shooting, I get speed. And not just that, but it doesn't have any damage drop-off, so you can do it from far away. Oh wait, it does have damage drop-off. Okay, but even so, like, it's a very good distance still. You can basically snipe around here with it.
Double kill.
Have the speed. You don't have to get close to your enemies and have to be dealing with this goddamn lockout time between your shots. You have still the Q ready to shoot whenever you want for extra burst damage. And Hyperucky is also saying, and the gunshot buffs works on shields and deployables. I'm guessing that he's saying that the stacks will also come from that. But, like, the essential here is that every time that I'm shooting that small little Rogue Tempo, the small version, I'm always getting max stacks for everything. Like, this is insane. And remember that your Q also shoots faster the more arrows that it has on top of the ability right there to the right side, as you guys can see. So having that max... like, all I need to do is shoot 2 shots, and I got max stacks, pretty much. Remember that the mini Rogue Tempo still goes through people. So if they're stacking up, it's insane. It's amazing. This is extremely good. For medium to long range. If there's something like a Drogos, you're gonna actually be able to fight it, which is very amazing. All right, And Hype Rocky is saying that if the mini rogue tempo hits a shield, it will build your stacks. So hitting shields apparently also give you stacks, which is amazing, actually. I didn't know that. I'm guessing that would be something similar to Vora having stacks by hitting shields and so on. That's amazing. Okay. If you really want to start off by shooting like this... It's a little bit of a combo there, but basically the idea is you start off with your Q and immediately shoot. So you can actually do a ton of damage if you're already on that next shot. But basically, by doing Q shoot, when you did the Q, you got the stack straight away, making the shooting of the pistol faster. Not just that, but because you did that, you also have now movement speed. For when there's multiple different enemies that are very low, I advise you to just use your movement ability because he does the dash. He pierces through the enemies, then spins around at the end to do damage to everybody around them. So far, this is one of the most effective ways. I don't know about any other way just yet. I did create a couple of loadouts, but they don't feel like they're that good. So I'm going to be looking into those as well, and I'll possibly come up with a next video for that. Again, thank you so much for Hypey Rucky for that. As for items, listen, I'm not going to advise you to get Kronos just because it's not worth it. He has a main fire left side, and also, technically speaking, main fire right side. I advise you to go with possibly Haven, so you to survive, Nimble, and Death Hands. So far for this, it will work amazing. And then keep the 4th slot for whatever you need, like Resilience, maybe you need some Wrecker, maybe you need some Master Riding, depending if you're on Ice Mines or something of the sort. It's up to you. Kronos is not really valuable for him, okay? So, I mean, yeah, it will work for your movement ability, but honestly, I'm gonna be straight up honest. If you're playing like this, in this particular playstyle, you're not going to be needing to use your movement ability a lot unless you have to run away or just get into a good position. And remember, he does have, unfortunately, he does have some inaccuracy while in the middle of the air. So when jumping and shooting, the shots will not be accurate. So trying to do this and then shooting, you'll see that the shots will go somewhere else. Another thing that I've noticed for some reason is when you dash and you shoot, the shot will, your aim will be pulled to your left and upper a bit, to the left and higher up for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, unfortunately, that is a little bit of a bug or a little bit of a problem there. I also don't like the fact that he goes in this stance if you stop shooting for too long, because it may not look like it, but that throws me off a lot, especially when you want to use the pistol. It's extremely annoying. And also, just one last little thing. Let me see if I can find it here since we're here. All right, and here it is what I wanted to show you. So NTVs did a little bit of a tweet saying Caspian, more like Caspian ain't, because this champion ain't she. And then Mr. Nico showed up and said the following. Things already desired, divorcing the lockout on in-hand and off-hand from the pre- and post-fires of the devices, so it can be an independent value. It needs to be lowered. So basically what he's saying is sort of like the same thing with Moji. You can use each one of them individually without actually having to be locked from using one or the other when one is already active. Seeing if we can push the lockout on dash down a bit more without breaking animation. Some numbers tweaks on my mind, as in before launch things we didn't get to address in time. So basically, I also asked for headshot damage on this, but I'm actually going to delete this because I hope Nico didn't see it. Because to be honest, if you can do this sort of thing from, without a lot of effort, this is some pretty good effective damage without actually getting yourself in, in harm's way. You don't have to be in a bad position and be deleted. All right, whose tweet is that? Nobody. I'm not giving you a shout out. Get out of here, you stinky beats. Nah, I'm joking. that was Bees' loadout. And also, since I am doing this video, I just wanted to point this out as well. Mr. NTBs currently is doing a race to level 50 Caspian, apparently. I don't know if he's going to use this loadout that I just showed him, or if maybe he didn't even see it, or maybe he'll see the video. But he'll be streaming it in the next few days, so check out, check out his channel on Twitch. Check him out also when I was on the Paladins game channel, and have some fun enjoying his pain. Oh, he's not playing him anymore. Never mind that. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, have a wonderful time and enjoy Caspian ain't.